I'd come in here, my hair would get scared.
Your
it would
hair
go
would...
into some weird style.
Yeah, I've got that.
Lovely day for the race.
What race?
The human race.
Human race.
So what you got for me?
Now, let me see, Mr. K. Wicks.
That was my first ever scene on the show. I was so nervous. Not only was it the fact that you're on kind of an iconic show, but then I was working with...
Yeah, Phil Daniels.
Phil Daniels.
And Mrs. P. Evans, the occupiers, and John.
It was raining, and I remember having makeup checks and Phil standing there going, "You're not going to last long on this show with all that time on makeup."
If you give me the letters...
No, sorry, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Well, these are for delivery to number 31.
Yeah, and that's where I live.
Yeah, well, I don't know that, do I?
You just saw me coming out the front door.
Yeah.
Such a well-written scene. You get a real flavour because it's so witty.
If they rebooted EastEnders, this would be
This is still by far one of my favourite scenes ever written, because this is the scene that really nails the character.
I'm Kevin Wicks, Mr. K. Wicks. I live here.
Well, I did see you come out of the door, but I don't know you're Mr. K. Wicks, do I?
He's clever. He's a clever guy.
I'm a postman. I deliver the post. See? You see? All delivered. Now, don't you feel safer knowing I'm not letting any Tom, Dick or Hassan have your post?
Sassy Masood.
Sassy Ward.
Yeah.
This is Walford. You're a postie, mate, not a bleeding Pony Express.
Have a lovely day now, Mr. K. Wicks.
You're a mince, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't really do good walks.
It's okay, Z, I'm here.
I know. But I don't want you. I want someone who knows what they're doing!
It's okay, they'll be here any minute.
This kind of sums us up, doesn't it? Even like the most dramatic thing, but there's some humour in it. I think that's why people kind of fell in love with the family.
Oh! Do you remember what they said in Antenatal? Remember? That panting, it helps slow it down. Now, come on, breathe. Come on, Tim, come on. Yeah? Yeah.
Would I start bugging?
It's nice to find the humour in things.
Okay, Z, now listen. It's okay. We can do this.
Both Nina and I come from a comedy background anyway.
Yeah.
And we've known each other for 20 years. So we knew each other's rhythms really well.
I'm the one who's suffocating you!
Got some help and they want to know what's happening.
I don't want him in your mess.
It's okay. He's going to be outside.
They want to know if you can see the head.
I don't know.
I'm clenching my buttocks.
Can you see anything? What's happening?
I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
Can you see anything? I'm not sure.
Oh, God, no, something's wrong. Get an ambulance. Get someone, anyone in
It's
here.
okay. It's okay. Look, I can see the head.
She'd been screaming so much for about an hour.
Yeah.
She let out another scream and I went, shh! God's sake, I'm trying to do some acting.
It's a boy.
There's a moment there where you tell her it's a boy, and I think maybe, I don't know, I can't speak for Nina, but it's like she was playing not another boy.
There was some moment of disappointment.
Yeah.
A boy.
Oh.
He's not moving.
What? Oh, God.
This is what's great about this kind of writing. When we did all of that comedy at the beginning,
Yeah,
and then
it
you
just-
throw in the drama.
Yeah.
Christian, we need some help here.
Okay, there's something wrong.
Oh, why isn't he crying, Matt? Do something. Do something.
Is he breathing?
Oh, baby, please. Shh.
Cut that tension with a knife.
That was good, see? Gave me goose pimples.
You're pretty good at acting, you are.
Ain't sure if the law's changed. Was a lot of air in me.
He looks so young.
I know. 6 years ago.
inside. Now get out of my pub.
This I actually hated doing. I had to put melons down my top.
Go on, sling your hook.
How old are you there?
How old was I? I was 17, 18?
What is this? It's rudemasood.co.uk.
It's just my website. I do the odd impression.
Who of?
Dot, Peggy, Pat. I'm trying to get my Patrick down.
And have you asked all their permissions?
Have you done me?
No, you're quite hard to do.
The fact that I'd met you when you were 16.
I know. How strange a story that is. Should we go into it?
Yeah. I was with my family in Leicester, and a girl comes up to me and says, could you give me an autograph for my brother? He wants to be an actor too. And I wrote on this piece of paper, best wishes, Nitin Ganatra, hope we work together someday. 8 months later, I'm doing a radio comedy play in front of a studio audience, and you introduced yourself to me and said, at the interval, and said, you know, I'm Himesh, I'm going to be an actor. Another 6, 7 months later, I get my meeting for EastEnders. I come out of the office and see you sitting
Yeah,
there.
I was about to go in for my second
You were
audition.
going to go in, and I kind of went, oh my God, it's him. It's that kid again. You're a bit stalky, aren't you?
Yeah. I've been orchestrating the whole thing since I was 16. My whole life is a lie.
I mean, it's cool to have a stalker, but... I mean, you're nice and everything.
Yeah.
But
It's weird, isn't it? A bit creepy.
I wish you had breasts.
You got the love. You got the love. You got the love.
This is my big moment.
Here we go.
It was the biggest scene I'd done to that point. I was so nervous.
Oh, your timing's
I mean, I had
good.
mainly because I had very little experience of this in actual life anyway.
Hi. Do I close my eyes?
Whatever feels right.
I remember when we first rehearsed this scene, Michael Owen Morris was directing it and he cleared the set. And she kissed me, and it's just Michael Owen Morris going,
It's me again. I don't have 100% breath confidence.
and we went,
Meryl
but the thing is,
snogged
we
you.
went for she went for it.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
I think it's nice for people to see the misfit and see the underdog kind of get something works out for him, you know.
It just reminds me where we did the scene of the Masoods moving into the square.
Yeah.
And there was one bit where there was a kiss on the cheek, and I said to Nina, let's kiss on the lips. Coming from our background, we know that Asians and Muslims very rarely kiss each other in the street, let alone hold hands.
Yeah.
But to kiss on the lips is a whole other thing. And Nina, bless her, went with me on this. And I kissed her on the lips. Now, what that did then opened the door to not just playing culture. We are now playing characters. Therefore, leads to scenes like yours and a gay Muslim storyline.
I am so proud of you. My little boy, all grown up, ready for marriage. Well, ready-ish. Afia, your father and I were just saying how proud we are of both of you.
I can't do the same.
Tam, no. Tam, it's your turn to feed up.
There's something you should know. There's something everyone needs to know.
You're not welcome here.
I'm with your son.
That perversion is not my son.
That one line is the one that I found that was the most out of character I've ever been. Suddenly, Masood is not the reasonable Masood that has been moderate about his son being gay, because it was always Zainab that had the problem.
Yeah.
And the only way I got round it was to play it down.
Throw him out.
Mum, please.
You make me sick. I said throw him out.
No! He's my brother.
That's enough time.
No, he's my brother, and I want him here.
Somebody heard what your father said. Enough!
I want him here. I want his boyfriend here.
It was nice when they took Tam down that line of standing
That's
up
the
to.
first time
standing up
I've
to them.
kind of seen Tam raise his voice. Really.
Yeah.
You taught me a lot as parents, most of which I spend most of my life ignoring, but there's one thing I can't ignore. It's that you taught me the value of family. And like it or not, for me, that includes sight.
The dust just falling, little bits of dust all over the place.
Oh, that looks really good.
Jamie Annette directed
Yeah,
this.
that's right. I remember saying to Jamie that when we had to do the dust falling on the shoulder, I said, "You like aliens, don't you?" And he got the reference straight away in the Alien movie, where a little bit of something drips down, and they look up and suddenly. That was quite a challenge for you as well, I thought.
I think he was finding his voice. He was finding his place, really. You know. And at this point, he had Afia. He had.
Yeah, but it strikes me that you as in your own nature are not a particularly confrontational person, and for Tamwa to do that, you have to be able to do that, and so you have to find it in you to confront it, and you did it. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Really proud of you. I love you.
I love you.
Enjoy.
Oh, me the moody Masood. Beginnings of dark Masood.
Making it sound like some sort of trading game, some trading card game.
Masood with a can of
I'll
petrol.
swap you Moody Masood for Masala Masood.
Yeah, this is really nicely shot. Look at that.
It is very cinematic.
Call her! Ring her up! Ask her!
What did the box ever do to you?
You know, on the first take, I missed the box.
Really?
On the first take of that, I went full speed to kick this box, and
It just didn't make contact.
I missed it.
All I know is that since you came back, you have done nothing but drip poison into my family.
Yeah.
Drip poison into my family.
Undermining us at every turn.
Look at that angry acting.
Now she wants someone to offer all the things you can't. Who can blame her?
So clever!
Come on! Hit me!
Aye.
That's obviously why you brought me here. So let's get it over with.
That's inadvertently funny, wasn't it? That shot of him just
Rolling away.
rolling to a stop.
I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house.
Wow.
It's a big Masood Christmas.
It is traditional for the British public not only to sit and listen to the Queen's speech, but it's
Watch
EastEnders.
EastEnders. I mean,
It's
even
the
people
big
who
EastEnders
don't
Christmas
regularly
episode.
watch it, they will watch it.
Poor little Masood. How tragic.
He should have had a moustache for that one.
Yeah.
Afia's inside.
Asian actors frontlining the show is very, very big.
No, it wasn't. We earned it, I think we really earned this Christmas, this Masood Christmas, because they spent a good 4 years kind of making everyone care about our characters,
Yes, sir! We're gonna get out! Not without Afia!
So that was a big deal for us. It's one of my proudest moments.
No, it isn't. It's right to highlight that a show like EastEnders did that. It's the moment Tamwa makes the silliest decision of his life.
Oh, Himesh, this is giving me goose pimples.
The pyrotechnicians were incredible because they have to tell you where to stand so you don't
That
get
was
set on
really
fire.
risky because going through that little corridor of fire,
Yeah.
you're inches away from it.
Yeah. And it's very interesting for me watching this because this is a moment that has physically left scars on Tam, So it's something that will always be referred back to.
Yeah.
You know, every time the scars come up again, you're thinking about this. You're thinking about this moment in his life.
Have
I really love this moment where he just realises what's happened and just
Wow, look at
falls
that.
into the fire. It was such a big operation.
This is really
It was-
upsetting for Nina and I. You know, when you came out the fire.
Yeah, yeah.
We were genuinely upset.
Really?
By that. Yeah, we did.
Because I was just kind of doing my own thing. I was told I had to go and do a load of screaming.
I know,
and-
you were busy concentrating, and we watched that. We did watch you do that scene.
Yeah, it's still disturbing to watch.
That's really disturbing.
Yeah.
The way you did that. I have to sometimes remind myself I'm not really your dad.
Yeah.
Stay the night. Oh, yeah, stay the night.
She is an amazing kisser.
Oh, what is that?
I think it was
You
that
heard it
point
here
I
first.
I said, I think I took her aside and said, you got lips like a bouncy castle.
Okay. What did she make of that?
She blushed in a coy way. She put on a sari and ran in a field.
You know, I think I might just go and freshen up.
Right.
Watch this.
I've got those little free shampoos and conditioners and shower gels and whatnot.
Oh, did you see that?
Risque.
It was risque, yeah.
Risque.
Yes. That was the first scene of the day, and I stepped out of my dressing room, I tripped over and fell down the stairs, and then couldn't lift my left arm up. But we had to shoot this scene where Laurie was throwing me around this hotel room. And then after we shot the scene, I went to a hospital, got an x-ray, and I'd got a fractured shoulder blade from falling over. So I managed to do that whole scene with
Consummate professional.
busted up, proper busted up shoulder.
This isn't what I want.
Me either.
But then again, I was kissing Laurie. I forgot about
It's
all
an
of
antidote.
that.
I'd imagine that's an antidote to
Yes.
anything.
Her lips healed me.
The healing lips of Laurie Brett.
Being the last to leave, either you didn't do it properly, or you took the money yourself.
That was probably one of our first ever father-son
Yeah,
moments.
it was.
Did you hear that? He's basically accusing me of negligence without any evidence.
Out of order.
Betrayal.
Stubble.
Problem is, he's got a point.
I said I'd love to explore a bit more of the darker side of Masood.
Well, did they take anything else, or was it just a lockbox?
We really worked on that moment, didn't we? The moment the pin drops.
I didn't mention a lockbox, and neither did he.
It was kind of how did we get to that point without making it too contrived, you know. I really like this, you know, the fact that there's something else going on, and there's that intimacy between the characters. It's always uncomfortable when something happens, and they're very close together, you know.
When did you become a thief as well as a liar and a drunk?
That's not fair.
What's not fair, Dad, is I'm going to lose my job because you've completely given up on yourself.
Speak to
It's not
me
that
like
you've
that!
screwed up your own life, but now you're going to drag me down with you.
I'm your
Wasting my
father!
time.
You will respect me!
Angry town.
Yeah,
which
but look
we-
how you've evolved. There was a shift in you at this point where you were now coming onto set going, can I try this? Can I try that?
Yeah.
You own that character so well.
You're the perfect role model, aren't you? You're a failed husband, failed father, failed Muslim, you're a failed man!
Then we went in for a little cuddle after that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
we had
are you
to.
okay? Are
I
you
know, 'cause
okay?
we'd never done anything so confrontational.
I got a lot of stick in the street for that.
Yeah. No,
How
he's a
could you
very
do
loved. He's a
that?
very loved character, isn't he, Tamar? And that's I adore him, and I do wonder whether I'll ever play a character like him again in terms of how close he is to me. Do you remember the first time we went for that and
Your glasses
I had my glasses on and
yeah, you look back
and my
your
glasses were just wonky.
You kind of look like...
We lost it immediately.
Like Eric Morecambe when you turned back. I just want to spoon you. We did have some hilarious times in the Masood house. The sound department used to play the theme tune to Terry and June when we walked on set.
That's one thing you can say about Albert Square, things change.
It's constantly changing, isn't it? It's always evolving. And you realise nobody's a soloist on this show. You can't be the star of this show because the show itself is the bigger personality.
Yeah.